Vikings fear Kirk Cousins suffered torn Achilles in win over Packers, head coach says. Cousins, who has never missed a game due to injury, is likely out for the remainder of the season. Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins is feared to have torn his Achilles in the team's win over the Green Bay Packers on Sunday afternoon. Head coach Kevin O'Connell made that announcement during his post-game comments, which soured the feeling of a third straight win for Minnesota. Multiple reports say that Cousins indeed tore his Achilles, but an MRI will confirm what the Vikings unfortunately believe will be the diagnosis. This is an obvious blow to the Vikings, as their 35-year-old franchise quarterback, who has been playing well during their win streak, is likely out the remainder of the season. Concern came for Cousins in the fourth quarter with the Vikings up 24-10 when he was sacked by Packers defensive lineman Kenny Clark. Cousins immediately came up hopping off the field, not placing his right leg on the ground at all as he made his way to the bench. Cousins was clearly in pain as trainers quickly went up to him on the bench. He was eventually said to be dealing with an ankle injury. However, replays of the injury occurring saw the calf reverberation that New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers dealt with in Week 1 of this season. Rodgers has been nursing his surgically repaired Achilles, which is why many drew the comparison right away. Cousins finished the game 23 of 31 through the air for 274 yards with 2 passing touchdowns and no interceptions. With Cousins' season likely at an end, his 12-T campaign in the NFL 6th with the Vikings ends with 2,331 passing yards and 18 touchdowns over 8 games. As the Vikings try to comprehend Cousins' loss to their roster, where they go from here at the quarterback position is in limbo. 5th-round pick Jaren Hall made his league debut on Sunday after Cousins went down, throwing for 23 yards. The BYU product threw for 3,171 yards and 31 touchdowns last season for the Cougars. The NFL trade deadline is on Tuesday, so perhaps the Vikings can make a move for a veteran quarterback to lead the offense the rest of the way. At 4-4, Minnesota certainly has playoff hopes in mind despite losing Cousins. If a trade cannot be struck, the free agent market is the only avenue unless they want to trust Hall the rest of the way.